Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Risco in Tokyo coming at you with some more. Why does it say I'm offline? I'm not offline. I'm clearly not. It says like the stream was from 13 seconds ago, which doesn't make any sense. There was an error. Try again. How about you kiss my sweet white butt? Twitch is being weird. Give me a second. We'll get it working. You know how it is with the Twitch and the way that it sucks. But this is it's okay. It's 100% okay. I hope. I mean, it says we're live, so I don't know what's going on with any of that. We still clearly have electricity, which is there we go. Hey, and there's not even like a huge lag. So that's fancy. I feel very fancy about all of this. We're exceptionally fancy. All right. I'm just like booping around here. I'm not like doing anything super important right yet. We're just gonna mess around a little bit with create mode, I guess, for a little while. Give folks some time to show up. Cause there's a level that I was planning to look at tonight. We've got Alpi and Mellangard and JellyBeanMatter all work together on a level, so we're gonna be taking a look at that. And yeah, that's kind of the plan. We'll probably also be talking politics because, you know, it's just there's a lot of politics going on right at the moment, and they all they suck. Honestly, it's just awful. So we're probably gonna chat a little bit about that, but again, to give time for folks to show up, figure out what it is that we're doing. And hopefully manage to not drop any F-bombs, which is always when life is the way that it is currently, then not dropping the F-bombs I think is some form of success. I'm gonna go with success on this one. But We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we will be F-bomb free. But there's no saying. There's no saying. It could just explode into F-bombery. And that would be, we don't want that. Os Alpi! Hello! It is wonderful to see you. I hope you are very well. I'm very excited to take a look at your level tonight. I figured we just kind of mess around a little bit in create mode just to give folks some time to show up. If anybody in particular wants to be seeing it. I know your level! And I'm excited about it! There is excitement, trust me. Trust me. Believe me. But yeah, I just want to make sure that folks get a chance to drop by. I hope both of you are doing pretty well tonight. Like, the world is a lot. The world is an awful lot right at this exact moment, and hopefully it's not being too much of a lot for you currently. There's nothing more going on in your lives than you feel like you can deal with. That is the hope. Now, is this hope going to be realized? Who knows? We've got our fingers crossed. That looks like it's about right. I don't know what I'm doing here, by the way. I'm just duping around, basically. Maybe kind of putting together a new set, maybe. Quite possibly doing a hub. I haven't really made any new hubs in a long time, so... Oh, well, thanks! I really appreciate that. Alpi says, celebrating midsummer with my girlfriend. We're both here watching your stream. Hello, Alpi's girlfriend. I hope that you're enjoying midsummer. I'm gonna guess that that is the... hello, my brain, it works. I'm guessing that's the time of year and not like the movie. Because I heard, I haven't seen Midsummer, the movie yet, but I heard that the movie's kind of a lot. So, you know, I'm thinking it probably would be best. I don't want the... why did that happen? Disco, please. It's a Swedish holiday, so that's like definitely different from the movie. There's nobody in bear suits. Time of Year says you should watch it. Watch the Time of Year or watch the movie. I've heard good things about the movie, but I've also heard that it's like... It's got things. Kronos, it is wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. Well, the movie's in Adi Astrajam. He's the dude who did Hereditary. So that should tell you, if you're familiar with Hereditary, like, you're looking at horror, but not necessarily like an in-your-face 80s style gory horror, but more of like a slow burn playing on your feels kind of horror. But also, like, there's a lot of grossness from what I understand in the movie. So I don't know, like, if I've been in a place to watch it yet. I figured that's what you meant, Mellangard. I figured that's what you meant. Ooh, Kronos. A collab, you say? Is that a collab in the sense of a... grossness? Oh, Quill! It is wonderful to see you, Quill. I hope you're doing very well. I know the world is a whole lot. I put that out in the second tweet in the string, but, like, we'll probably end up talking about politics at least a little bit in the stream tonight, because, like, it's a lot. It's very much a lot. The topic's not off the table. It's not, you know, by necessity, not family-friendly to talk about what's going on in the world right now. We'll be careful about F-bombs and too much graphicness, but otherwise, if you've got something that you need to be saying that you want to get off your chest, please feel like it's a safe place to do that. Oh, it's a lot today. Oh gosh. Did you, do I want to ask if you heard about Oslo? I guess I asked, and it's out there in the air now. But if you haven't, don't go looking it up right now, because it's not great. And if you have, sending a virtual hug, because that's the best that I can do. But yeah. It's a lot today. It's a lot. Then I'd save that for when you've got, like, an extra spoon, Quill, because it's not as bad as it could have been, but it's still not, like, really something that you might want to be jumping both feet into, without foreknowledge that it's not great. Kronos says, I don't actually remember how many streams I missed for this one, so I'll just drop fish facts as I go. Kronos, I would love that. Your fish facts are always welcome. We are always delighted with them. I need to put some floorboards down here, just to kind of block space off. I'm probably going to be using brick eventually, so I might as well use that. Not that you're going to be able to see into any of the storefronts in this hub, but yeah, I think we could just do some brick back here. I didn't have it gridded off. I think you've only missed 2 streams, Kronos, so not too bad, I think. 2... yeah, 3's fine. We'll slap that down. See, I didn't... One of the problems, and I know, like, blocking off, gridding things off isn't, like, super great as far as look, but it does kind of help a little bit with things like this, where you want things to kind of kit together well. Quill says, I've been running the show at one of our services because the coordinator who I'm friends with caught COVID with her family and then had her... Oh, jeepers. Oh, jeepers. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. That's an awful lot, Quill. Are you okay? Like, as okay as one could expect in this kind of situation? If you need to dip by any means, like, please feel free to do so. If you feel like you've kind of got enough going on at the moment. Although, I mean, of course you're welcome to stay as long as you like to. If that's something that helps. God, So with that recent drawing I did, somebody offered if I wanted to collab a drawing from that same series. Nice. Oh, okay, Alpi, if you've got a time scheduled, then let me just finish this little bit of brickwork here, and then I will jump into Good Elevator, and we'll do that as kind of a starter, because I can always come back into create mode if I wanna talk. That's the word I need. But I don't want you to feel like you've got to stick around longer than you can. Panda says I'm alright, but the news is getting to me a bit. Gonna stay though, I could use the interaction. You are absolutely welcome to stay, Panda. If there's anything that we can do to help you, please let us know. Not even just in stream. If you want to like DM or something and scream, like I can do that too. Cause we're all kind of feeling it recently. All right, got my bricks done. So let's check out Good Elevator right now, and actually let's just set the name so I can find this again. Street Hub. Not like I've been checking Twitch every 10 minutes or anything. Oh, I mean that makes me happy. I mean, I think in case that you were checking Twitch for me. Chrono says the Tasmanian giant freshwater crayfish is the largest freshwater crayfish species in the world. It has been recorded to weigh up to 6 kilograms and can live up to 60 years. Hold up just a moment. Kronos, hold up just a moment. This crayfish, this crawdad, as it were. You telling me this crawdad might just outlast me? 'Cause I feel some kind of ways about that. But that's kind of amazing. And 6 kilograms is, granted, like 1/10 of me, but is still, that's pretty hefty. That's not a small crawdad. Like, once you get into that size, they kind of stop being snacks and start being like low-level trash mobs. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Now, let's cross our fingers and hope that the servers aren't wonktastic. I haven't had a, oh, the average length is 80 centimeters. Wait, that's big. That's big. Hold on. I need to see this beast while LBP servers are deciding what to do with me. Tasmanian crawfish. I just want to call it a crawdaddy, because that's what they're called. Holy sweet Mother McGee. That is a... That's not a crawdad. That's a beast. Oh! Oh wait, actually let me catch what Alpi said first. Funny thing about this level is that it originally started as a joke. That's kind of interesting. There's a species of earthworm in the region I used to live that can grow 5 feet long. That's... I mean... That's an awful lot of earthworm. Kind of like how ND Rush was created purely out of spite. So it's kind of like the two sides of the coin. You've got created out of joke and created out of spite. I like that. Oh, before we jump in, I learned a new fact today. And this was a super cool fact that I had no idea about because I haven't thought about Paper Mario 10,000 Year Door. Wait, 10,000 Year Door? 1,000 Year Door? Whatever. It's a long time door. I haven't thought about that game since I played it, which was like a long time ago. And I played it in English. Can anybody guess what fact I learned about Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door today? I bet you can, if you know any trivia about the game. But if you don't, then maybe you can't. You can hear them when they're eating logs. Vivian! Yes! Yes! How cool is that? I had no idea. All I knew when I was an egg child was that I thought the character was super cool, and she was almost literally the only thing I remembered out of that game. So, like, when I was watching Auntie Pleasantly Twisted playing Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door on the stream today, this morning, and somebody in her chat was like, oh yeah, by the way, Vivian's trans. I'm like, what? And so I looked it up, and like, yeah, it's in the Japanese version. Vivian is canonically trans. She's like one of the few canonically trans video games characters that I know. And like, she's actually like a pretty awesome character. Like, she's not gross or anything. Looking at you, Suda51 and Deadly Premonition. I did know that Mario is in Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door, although, like, watching the playthrough... Wait, Quill, for real? Sweary65, not Suda51. Look, Goofy S name plus number. Can you really hold it against me? Also, Hive, it's wonderful to see you. I was just telling chat that I learned for the first time today, after all this time, somebody let me know that Vivian is canonically trans and is awesome. I mean, I knew the awesome part, but I didn't know the other part. Also, Quill, to go back to what you said, who is the... Oh, Birdo! Of course, it's Birdo. I knew Birdo. I don't know, I feel certain kinds of ways about Birdo. Prepare for a bunch of red stars with exclamation marks. Oh, we got loading issues. But we'll let it load in, and we'll give it a minute or so just to pop in. But hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, it can't be as bad as any of Mikemi's levels. Mikemi is a great creator, but boy howdy do the servers not like their levels at all. We have with us tonight a very exciting treat for all of you watching on the VOD. The VOD time, this level, hello, check out, good elevator. I wanted to say hello elevator. has been made by our very own Mellangard and Alpi, as well as JellyBeanMatter. This is a collab project, so super cool. Birdo's a mixed bag of representation, but at least it's not Deadly Premonition 2, or Deadly Premonition 1, for that matter, because, like, isn't Deadly Premonition 1 also pretty terrible? I feel like I remember that from watching Halloween's stream. In fact, I don't think I've seen Deadly Premonition 2. Oh, wait, what? Did I want to do this? Also, my brain is completely engaged in a different mode than review mode, so if I'm kind of all over the place, forgive me. Also, I love our curb. Song 2 alert. Well, you know, I guess that the folks in Japan are just, like, not gonna be able to watch this VOD. I'm very sorry, my Japanese friends. It's lag! I kind of figured it was your part, Alpi, because we had the curb in there. The goofy curb. Oh, okay! Crumbs! You didn't miss very much. We did just a little bit of create mode, and, we are taking a look at Good Elevator, which is a collab project between Alpi, Hirunda, and JellyBeanMatter. It looks neat, but it is getting kind of hammered with load. My part has the worst loading problems. Goofy biased thermo. I mean, the thermo is awful. Wait, not Hirunda Mellangard. Wait, I did say Mellangard. Did I say Mellangard? Wait, did I not? Did I get confused? I might have gotten confused. I'm so sorry. Kronos says I should have hooked up my PS4 during the flood business. I mean, Kronos, I'm not saying that you need to get your LBP on. Oh, did I say Hirunda? Fudge. I'm sorry. I should not be getting et. I totally got et there. Yes. JellyBeanMatter, Alpi, and Mellangard. Put this level together. I can speak. Speaking is a thing that I do. Trying to think of, you know, while we've got loading times, I'm trying to think of, is there any other, like, good news that I have? I've got, like, value-neutral bad news. I guess the value-neutral bad news, it at least is laughable. But I found out last night that my boss, unironically, likes Limp Bizkit. And I hate everything about that. Like, I do. He was, like, whistling along to Rolling. Because he just broke out Limp Bizkit while we were cleaning up at the end of the night. And I was like, no, this is not the jam. You can't do this to me. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh, fudge! Okay, I didn't die. Good on us. I only know Limp Bizkit by name because of JoJo. You're better off that way. You're better off that way, Kronos. I am liking these little froggies. Unless they're lizards, in which case I am liking the lizards. Oh, look at that cutie up there! I love you with your hot tongue. I need you to know how hard I am striving to keep this family friendly and not do any jokes about hot tongues. Oh no! Our nemesis! Red exclamation points! In the US they're called Limp Cookie. I mean, I wish that were the case. Red marks but not red triangles. Oh fudge. Wait, what? Did I... Oh! Okay. I'm only controlling the blue tongue. The blue dude's tongue. The green dude is kinda on his own. There we go. I understand. I will say this is just kind of like a side point. It's not like it's not a whip crack or a ruler slap, but having to do things with the right direction pad and using the face buttons is kind of it is kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. I know there's only so much real estate on the controller, like there's only really so many things you can use for that type of effect, but it is something that I notice when it comes up. I do like the fact that there is... Oh, we turned it red! I mean, we turned it green. It was red. No, I wanted to play around with the lizard tongues more. I wanted to play around with the lizard tongues more. Do 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 do. Oh my god, it is so hot here. I am just it's only a paltry 29 degrees Celsius, but it is like 8:30 at night. Originally I intended to make the tongues tilt controlled, then I realized not every controller has a motion sensor. Ooh. But good call. Ultimately good call. Wouldn't wanna lock people out. Here comes Jelly's part. Am I gonna be Jelly? Will I be totally Jelly? Kono says, I don't know why, but when I saw the level name, I expected a race level with face paced. Oh, fast paced. Fast-paced elevator obstacles. That would be interesting, though. Mellangard says, I hope so. I hope so, too. I love being Jelly when I see people's levels. Like, honestly, that's been one of the joys of doing the review shows and the streams, is just, like, seeing everybody's take on the same basic tools and the different kind of ideas that people come up with. And I love walking away from a level and being like, dang, I wish I could make that. Hive says, hey, I am now at the level where I can play online with my fight stick, and I am back to the level I was with my pad almost. Hive, that is great news, because the fight stick is long-term better off for your hands, right? And Panda says, barely hot enough to cook an egg on the hood of a car. You're not wrong, Panda. But I still hate it. Monk Jelly. Small yet fulfilled life to you, weary traveler. Welcome to my small temple. I love you, Monk Jelly, and I will protect you with this axe. Oh, our smallness. Looks like you cannot pass through our small temple without going through the small obstacle course we have here. That is done by every small soul that passes by our small spirits. No need to fret our smallness, though. As a small consolation, this small obstacle course... Look, the word small is going to stop meaning anything in about 10 seconds. This small obstacle course of ours is no smaller than the small journey a small soul takes through life. I wish a small journey to you, small one. It's like the word smurf. I feel like small was doing a lot of stand-in for a lot of other different words. Also, nice mix of the... Oh, fudge. Oh, but that still worked. I love it. Totally accidental. I was going to point out, I really like the mix of stone and cardboard materials here. I think they're pretty cool. I smell a smelly smell. A smell that smells... smelly. Do you, though? Do you really? I'm gonna guess the answer is yes. I mean, you did just have that sump issue. That's because the grappling hook rocks? we are fans of grappling hook action. We're not, like, really good with the grappling hook, but we are fans. I found Jelly's... I don't know what that said. I'm going to assume that it was family friendly. I also don't know how to get... Oh, wait. Can I go... Foolish mortal. I wish there were more good hoverboard levels. Oh, that is, yeah, there's a definite paucity of hover... Hello, I can talk. Words, I can do. There's a definite paucity of good hoverboard levels. They are, like, all really kind of samey. I want to read that sign. Can I zoom in? Oh, fudge. That doesn't help me. Although it does let us look at this awesome costume. If I use a sticker, can I force the fudge! I can't warm yourself by the fire of the something or other? The sages, maybe? Why you gotta be like this, Jelly? I can't read that. My eyes are not good. My eyes are bad. I see a cat. That cat is gonna be a secret. I found Jelly's velo. Part of me was thinking NDR2 with hoverboard, but NDR kind of felt like lightning in a bottle. Kronos, what would you do with a hoverboard to make it good? Like... Is that Fire Extra Sack Person is wielding a new costume edition. I mean, it's a recent costume edition for me. I mean, the set it's from is a pretty old set. Because it's from the LBP Karting Emergency Vehicle set. It was part of the firefighter costume. Found both of Jelly's collectibles, especially since the other one is so well hidden. Really? I mean, that cat was just begging to be found. That cat was like, had "Find Me" written right across his forehead. But I have been feeling fairly wrathy, and I thought maybe something wrath adjacent would be a good idea. Okay, wait, how do I... Can we get that block to drop out? Kinda? Like it... Kinda, but not really? But then it closes again. That's not good for us. That doesn't work. Oh, I see. Now I'm on the trolley. And I know that you just, you said something about the hoverboard, and I will check that in a minute, Kronos. Oh, fudge. Really, though? Really? Hoverboard's pretty versatile. Oh, crumbs! It can't wall jump, but it can traverse rails, which you can get pretty creative with. Yeah... Is it better than the hook hat, though? Chain link for the fence pattern. Do you mean like this bit right here? You doing that? I'm not a big fan of the hook hat either, Kronos. Okay, I can do this. I see what I need to do. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt. Yosh! Ha! You thought you could defeat me, small obstacle course. But you could not. You, in fact, were defeated by me. Look at his very pants. Not gonna lie about that. It's so pants that they had to design a shirt for it. Choose difficulty, easy, medium, or hard. I mean, let's go. I hate this. What have I done? What have I done? Why did I do this? This is not what I expected. Open valve. But I don't need to play anything on Steam right now. Why would I need to open the valve? This is genius! Oh no! Can I rotate just like a block? Oh, there we go. Interact, rotate. This is gonna be easy peasy. I mean, I don't have any idea where I'm supposed to be directing the flow. I guess down in that corner over there. Oh, foos. Or not foos. Ho 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 ho! Trying to fool me, saying things like the bottom left when you meant the bottom right. I know how it goes. Let's fill in... Wait, what? What happened? Why did this not work? I am... Nice rotation effect, by the way. I think you also had to make a path from the brown blocks, too. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I kind of get that. Sorry I've gone a little bit quiet here. I'm just, like, trying to make sure that everything is going the way it's supposed to be going. Wait, but then, like... What about this boy? This is a bit of a problem, right? Wait, did these blocks change? Because didn't we loop around this way last time? Or did we... No, wait. No, we didn't. Did we? Okay, this is what it was. Okay, so... This is clear. These are clear. Goes across. And I don't know about this bit here. Like, that feels like it's gonna break. So, but wait, don't be silly. Just go. Alright, so these are clear now. Cool. That should be... I think that should do it. Yeah. And it's square button to... I'm so glad that that Jellybeans put the instructions on the bottom, because I would forget all of that. Woohoo! That was pretty slick. I liked that. That was well done. I could see if you were running into trouble with that puzzle and like having to do it a lot, that the time on the animation might start to drag a little bit. But if you only have to do it like once or twice, it's not so bad. And you've got those options for the easy mode and medium, so I really don't think that's too much of an issue. Yosh! Oh god. Thank Jellybeans for putting this on a rotator, at least. I think we had that issue last week with trying to do something with grappling hooks and it not working very well. Where we were like trying to grapple up from a static point. Or was that the LBP before? I remember Des was kind of laughing at us. Do you not want to talk to me, small child? Small child, I think you are very cool. You wanna, like, go get a coffee sometime? Just a coffee, you know? Or even like a lemonade? Are you more of a lemonade small child? No? Okay. Catch you on the flip side. That was cool. That was really cool. And now we've got Mellangard, this is your section that's going to be coming up. Nice. I am excited. He's too busy being small. Yeah. Quill says I could go for a nice chai latte. I would be delighted to treat you to a chai latte, Quill. I don't know any places that have like particularly fabulous chai lattes, but I'm sure that we could rustle a place up. It has a bunch of loading issues. I mean, there's not really a lot that you can do about it, Mellangard. I try not to dock too many points on loading because I know how much of an issue it is to balance that. You could try loading up my kanji school if you want to see a level that's got really awful loading issues, because, oh wow, it's got loading issues. Did you use... This is a question. Did you use Advanced Create to get your stuff to work? Because, like, this is really quite chonky. We're gonna go with the word silly on that one, Alpi. We're aware of how silly that is. The only other option, I guess, would have been to do level links, like LBP2 level links, so it's kind of a darned if you do, darned if you don't. I'm trying to like jog the exclamation points, like just kind of hoping that I can get them to show up what they're supposed to. That's a real shame. Like, I know it happens, but oopsies. It is really too bad. Why did I spawn on top of these boxes? That's a weird little thing. I'm not averse to it, but it is kind of just weird. I thought that was maybe is that a slide? That looks like a slide. Why is it not letting me go down? Like, it should just be a drop, right? There's not like a switch I'm supposed to be hitting that hasn't loaded in. Oh my god! I don't know what this thing is, but I love it! You are fabulous. Who does your hair? That is just a beautiful shade of lime. And I'm here for it. It's Jelly's little guy. Okay. There's a tag that lets you jump down that isn't loading. Oh, fudge. No, Mellangard, no. You didn't do that on purpose. That wasn't a thing like you set out. Oh, fudge. Let me catch that fish fact. A clam has one foot. They open their shell and extend their foot to shuffle along on the seafloor. I love that. It's charming. Also, do you think that clams get to buy shoes half off? Do they, or do you think, like, do two clams, do they like pair up and be like, well, you buy the right one and I'll buy the left one, and then we just pool our resources in a pool? Try escaping the level. Oh, like with the elevator? It's like one of them sticky hands. Well, the elevator doesn't seem to want to let me leave. I mean, this is a form of escape. Oh, everything loaded in the directions. There we go. Exclamation points. Wait, exclamation marks? Exclamation points. It did work. Yes. I think this is kind of like unintentionally spoopy. It's just it's like assets not loading in, but it's probably a de-thermo dealy. I think if you try to do the kanji level, you'll probably end up getting a bunch of... There he is! Is this Skelly Jr. famous? Do I need to get an autograph? Skelly Jr., can I have your autograph? Yo, who is that? I don't know. You're asking me? Yeah, who is Skelly Sr.? It's not Skullface Frank, is it? 'Cause that would be a blast from the past. Also, I don't think canonically that Frank and his husband have kids, but mostly because I didn't think that far. At least they aren't red exclamation points. This is true. This is very true. Now, I want that sugar box of matches. I don't know what it is, but I want it. And I will have it. Wait. I found Velma's melon. Okay. I mean, I remember that you explained who Velma was to me, so I understand that part, but I don't understand the melon part. But I'm going to assume this is a non-English. Oh, fudge! Come on now. Isco, you can do this. Eh? Need more melon rep in video games. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh. Okay. Center yourself. Isco, you can do this. You got this. This is on you. This part's not on the level. There we go. I don't know what it is with me and floaty fluid. I like floaty fluid a lot, but I am pants at it. Like, I am really not good at doing it. I don't know, I touched the wall. Alpi? I did miss your collectibles, Alpi. I didn't catch any of them. Chrono says it's a me thing, but I dislike small floaty fluids. I mean, it can be really hard, especially if you've got like a boost, to nail them at the right angle and velocity, that you don't end up getting like flying right out of it. You know, it would be really neat if Sumo released a free content pack that had floaty fluid in a non-SpongeBob licensed version, so that the kids could get their floaty fluid on. Who is Skelly? Who is this Skelly? Has this camera made anyone else sick, do you think? Maybe? I mean, I didn't notice it too much, but I've been throwing my attention between the actual, like, level and chat, so... Who is the absolute beast called Skelly? I mean, it's a good question, Alpi. But we'll be careful with the sanism. We're gonna go with beast, yeah. I had to invoke a new word for that sentence. Yeah, I know it's hard to get used to. So nobody's like screaming or nothing, don't worry about it, but now come on. Oh, yes! Velmu. Melon and Velmu. Oh, wait, what? What? What happened? I was right there. Oh, because I hit the top of the... Wait, what? I hit the top of the race gate and it killed me? I wonder if Voltaic would work better with the D-Thermo. I mean... Wait, what is going on here? Is this supposed to... Oh, that's a mood. Hive. It's definitely got a big chunky place in American English as well. So yeah, it's definitely one of those ones where it's like it's real easy to forget. Jump down. Eh? Alpi, are you throwing me to my doom? Also, I did see the Kirby. Oh, wait, I wanted to show off the Kirby. I didn't want to run off the side of the dealy bob there. Hold on a second. Okay. Curbs. It's a Curbs. Your enthusiasm. Next, the platform next to the sandbag. Okay, well here's the sandbag, right? But this platform here, this goes to spikes. Alpi. From the platform next to the sandbag. I mean, that's here. So there's a platform in front of the sandbag. Wait, am I not seeing it? Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, I see it now. I totally see it now. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. 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 I think unless you're intending to kind of fool the player, to trick the player, I think maybe just a little bit of an angle down on the camera, because from up here I didn't even notice that this was a platform. Now that is on me as well as a player, that's not just like on you. But I don't know that I would have thought to jump down if y'all hadn't said something about it. Literally right under it. Kronos, you know how my brain meats are. And they are terrible. Although, now, everybody saw that besides me. So, maybe that's not really an issue. Maybe that's just a me thing. I like this elevator. I like all the folks running around in the back. They are charming. To be honest, I didn't see that. No, Kronos. I mean, throw shade. I miss things that are completely in front of my face plenty of times. This will not be the first time. It will not be the last. Although the elevator's way too slow. I'm not gonna knock the elevator. It's nice and relaxing. It has its charm. Why is it so slow? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen this part yet. Wait, really? You haven't seen this, Alpi? Hey. Oh, sorry about that. We did pick up a 32nd place, which is not so bad. I'm okay with that. I would like to see the leaderboards. That's not what I want to see. Why did I think I wanted to see the leaderboards? I want to see... hold on. I did be good elevator, and I liked it. Give me like a second. I want to check one thing, and I want to kind of put my early thoughts together and kind of try to throw together some ideas. Although early parts are starting to fade out for me a little bit, so I am actually glad that I'm going to be looking at this on the show as well, because it'll give me more time to sit down with each section. Really? This has only been played by 296 people? That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. Alright, so we gotta... It is big and chunky. It looks like 40 minutes for an initial playthrough. I think we could probably get that down to 30 just on tightening up my play, and maybe to 25 if you cut out the loading, which is like not on you. That's nothing you have control over. But I think we could probably speed that in 25 minutes. So it's a big level, but it's not unmanageably big. On a just kind of create mode side of things, I think while it's really cool having a collaborative effort all in one unit, I think probably for stability's sake, it would have been better off to do the 3 parts as either an adventure or as a level link, an LBP2 style level link. Because that would have probably sorted the loading issues pretty handily. So there's that. That's like technical side stuff. It's not like... It's not really a point against, but it does make engagement with it, I think, a little bit more difficult. I liked each of the areas. I feel like they had their distinct feel to them. The color palettes of Alpi, your section, and Jelly's sections are... They're a little bit close, but not so much that they blend together because your actual sculpting is different. You've got like the more naturalistic and the lizardy bits in your section, and JellyBean's has got that kind of, it's more temple vibe. I liked in JellyBean's section using the create mode background as part of the level architecture, where those 3 rings are I think actually part of the background bit. So I thought that was a cool technique. The hook, the grappling hook is fun but always awkward. So there's that. I think as far as my own like personal bits, I'm not looking at chat right now, by the way, and I hope I don't mean to ignore anything that anybody's saying. I just kind of want to get my thoughts out while I'm thinking them, or I'll get distracted. I think as far as kind of like things I like in like genre presentation, I think Melons is probably for me my favorite part, but I do tend to have more of an affinity for kind of mid-century modern as opposed to like old school temple or naturalistic environments. There's something of that shaped by hand feeling that I really like as an image. But Melons, your section got hit the worst by loading, so that's kind of an issue too. I liked it. I definitely liked it overall. I would definitely like to have more time to really gel my thoughts. But I think that you all did really good work and you should be proud of what you got done. Yeah. As an initial takeaway, I think that's where I'd put it. Definite strong yellow square with possibly aspirations to soft green circle. I think I would go that far. Like, there's nothing at all that would drag it down to orange diamond, and there's no way that it would be a red triangle. Like, I mean, those are off the table completely. So it is probably duking it out between yellow square and green circle. But I'd like to play it... I think, like, playing it a second time through so some of the loading gets goosed a little bit would probably help a lot. Like, Kronos was telling us a couple weeks ago, the second time that you load a level that you've completed is usually a lot faster than the first time, because it's already kind of there. So, getting a smoother experience of it, I think, would let me get a better feel for it. Yeah. Okay. That's what I think we got. What did I miss? Oh, Alpi! I was absolutely delighted to play it. I really enjoyed it, and I love being able to kind of talk to people direct about levels that they've created and kind of get their background experiences and what they were thinking of when they're putting things together. This is like super cool for me. I feel like I missed a bunch of stuff. Fish fact: yellow sea snake is the longest species of sea snake. It can grow up to 2.75 meters in length. This is fair. Although a Hive's question as to whether or not it's a fish fact is a question. You know, that's definitely a fair question. Usually took us 10 to 15 minutes to do a full play test. That's zippy. That's really zippy. I wonder if I could get it to 15. Like, having a good idea where everything is. It's not impossible, but I feel like 20 minutes for me, for my level of skill, probably 20 to 25 would be a good, like, benchmark goal to go for. Melon says, I think that with a few tweaks I can make my part run better. Probably gonna have a redo my beginning from the ground up. Okay. Hidunda says, level linking is also good advice since you can add it without having to republish your work technically from scratch. Okay. Kronos is seeding that sea snakes don't actually swim underwater, in which case I'm a fraud. Fair enough. Oh! Quill? Isekai manga with WLW protagonist? This is uncharted territory, my friends. Quite possibly. Puppers is snoring under the desk. This is beautiful. Loading issues for me every time I play it. Okay. So then there's something going on your end. Then. Chronos says the second time is only faster if you Second time is only faster if you replay it since the game recognizes it. It's back to square one once you close the game. Oh yeah, definitely. What I'm thinking, Chronos, because the next time that when I look at this on an episode, like it's already going to be a second look. So for me to do a playthrough with no, like a first playthrough with no speaking, and then go right back into it with the audio recording, like with my voice recording, like that's not really an issue because we've already done the first impressions here. The sea snake fact was kind of mid. Here's a better one. I like it. Really gotta go now. Thank you for taking the time to play our level. Mellangard, thank you. Thank all of you for putting this together, putting together all the effort to do this. And definitely with coordinating between 3 people, that's an awful lot. So you deserve big props for this, and I had a really great time with it. I hope that you have a good day. I hope that you are staying safe, because the world is a world right now, and I definitely want y'all being safe. Jelly's puzzle usually takes a lot of time. Okay. I mean, I think I could probably breeze Jelly's puzzle, especially if I do it on easy, so... Chronos says certain species of sea slug can detach its what? Certain species of sea slug can detach its body and live on as its head. The body will grow back within a month. It's not entirely known why they do this, though a plausible reason is to escape predators and or parasites. I think they do it just like as a party trick. They're talking to one of those like the pistol shrimp, and they're like, oh yeah, you can create plasma with your pistol claws. Well, how's about I show you a real neat trick, and then they just detach their head, because that would be a trick. Making a collaborative level is a fantastic feat. Congrats on getting it published for the community to play. Yes. Co-signing and undersigning what Hidundas just said there. Sea creature facts are wonderful. It is an hour, so I am gonna take a short break and put us on to some music. I've really got to save more music levels in my music and stuff playlist. Hey, look at me. You ever seen a slug do this? Pop. That's awesome. Another case is a starfish detaching limbs, so this case was particularly strange since they did en masse, and a lot of them just die. Ooh. Ooh, Kronos. I have not, but that is a good call. Because Digitoast has got, has definitely got some stuff going on for music. Alright, let me put a track on and get myself a bit of a break. R1. That's terrifying. Jester, why did you do this? Okay. Hey, this is cool with me. Hey, I'm decapitating over here. I love it. You do not. I love it. I'm gonna be back. Let me get my stretch on. Os, we are back. My bio break became a stretch. My stretch break became a bio break. Let's see. Quill says, lesbian isekai manga update. The protagonist is a princess who remembers a past life in Japan, wants to do magic. That's right. These witches gay. We support gay witches. We are big fans of the gay witches. Oh wait, did the music stop? The music totally stopped. I'm cheesed. I guess it was a little bit of a longer break though. So that, sorry about that. Ooh, that's a nice song. Alice! Alice, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. Sorry that you came in like right when I was on break, but the breaks, they do be happening sometimes, unfortunately. I had, okay, content warning for arthropods. Those are bugs, right? Bugs are arthropods. I'll try to keep the gory details. There really weren't too many gory details, but I'll try to keep it like non-scary. The like biggest roach I've seen in my apartment ever was just sitting in my sink today, and I had a minor freak out about it. It dead. I used the toilet cleaner because it's a spray bottle, and it roaches don't like that. Apparently, they don't like getting bathed down in toilet cleaner. But I'm really this kind of puts me in a spot because it's hot here. It's June, and we're already in like the 32 degree to 35 degree days, and it's only June. I'm sorry. We'll keep it. We'll, like I said, we'll keep the details light, because I know that bugs bother people a lot, but it's like I can't run my air conditioner because the electricity prices have gotten jacked recently, like so jacked that the LDP has they're considering giving credits to people to help pay their electricity bills. Now bear in mind that considering here is purely just to save their popularity, such as it is, because they're considering it in the same way that they were considering raising the minimum wage. Get this. They were considering raising the minimum wage to a whole 1,000 yen. A whole 1,000 yen. Oh wow. Which is like $8.35, I think. And then they decided they weren't going to do that. So I don't expect to see any electricity credits, with the fact that it's big enough issue that like the government's like, hey, maybe we should pretend to help people. So I can't run the AC, which means I've got to have my windows open, because otherwise the apartment is like, honestly, in the daytime it's a death box. And I'm not about that dying life, surprisingly. But I can't be, the wee little roaches were bad enough, but I can't be keeping the windows open if there's going to be like big booty roaches hanging out in the neighborhood, coming to visit, because ooh yeah boy, that's not enough. Quill says it's okay, I had a minor freak out because of a spider while helping set up for vacation care services. Oh, if it was a spider, I would have just probably died. It's weird, but my emotions are slightly different between roach and spider, where like spiders fill me with terror, like honestly unmanageable. I can't function, I can hardly move, levels of terror. Roaches fill me with revulsion, which is similar but not the same, because I can actually try to kill the roach, but I can't be like You know, it's gonna be really hard to sleep if I'm thinking that there's gonna be a big booty roach just like hanging out. One roach, I'll write up to bad luck. Oh yes, yes, the big ones do. Because of course they do. I had to get the spider to vamoose because I was supposed to hang balloons in its corner. I would have, like... I wouldn't have been able to do it, Quill. I would have had to have asked somebody else to do it for me. Because, like, spiders, honestly, I cannot take spiders. Which is a complete shame, because I love spiders. Conceptually, spiders are absolutely awesome. They do wonderful things. They've got a great character design. Good silhouette. But they trigger some kind of just terror response in me. Chrono says, I'm assuming some don't, and I hope that's true. Not all the roaches fly, but the ones that you would wish not to fly, do fly. And it's like... I'd had a panic attack like 20 minutes before, so a little spider wasn't gonna bother me. Well, you know, you riding that the adrenaline from a panic attack, yeah, that's certainly a mood that you could. In some situations, you can do just about anything after a panic attack. That's true. I still would like to avoid them, but now at least it wasn't one of the sunglass roaches. Amami Oshima's got these honestly massive, like probably one step down from horror movie roaches that have like sunglass markings on their back, and they're a lot. Thankfully those are much further south beasts. Those aren't like this area, but yeah, I'm gonna, just to be able to live in my apartment, I'm gonna assume that one roach was a one-off. At least they're not the Judas breed or whatever from the Mimic. Okay, now here's a really weird thing. Hive, like, there comes a point where an insect becomes so large that it no longer seems like an insect. It's a monster. And monsters I'm completely okay with. Like, once you're around human size, it's like, oh, that's not a roach. That's not a roach. It's roach-shaped, but it's not a roach. It's a monster. It's completely different. Panda says, oh god, I just realized I'm in attack range of golden orb spinners now. Okay. Okay. Let's set aside... We'll set aside the arthropods for the moment, just to not force Quill to think about the fact of this attack range thing. Quill, don't worry. You're completely okay. There were Mimic sequels. I mean, there's sequels to every movie. That's not true, but it feels like there's true. Process is like how a single zombie in enclosed space is potentially more terrifying than a horde of zombies out in the open. Kronos, absolutely. No. Quill? No, I probably don't. But I'm gonna guess that you also don't want to know about the spinners. And, you know, if you would like an excuse to not think about them, now's the perfect time. So Hive immediately pops in with funnel webs. We're trying to divert. Hive. Alice says, I've seen the Jarhead sequels. I'm so sorry for you, Alice. I am so very sorry for you. FJ's first gallery, old stuff, Grandad old, mostly experimental audio. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Oh, that didn't work out the way I thought it was gonna, but that's okay. Funnel webs are God's punishment for man's hubris on Earth. I thought that was me. Trying to build up confidence. Having a very, very unconfident couple of days. Oh, the cops showed up in my apartment yesterday. Scared the living pants off of me. So apparently, I didn't pay my phone bill. And by apparently, I mean I didn't pay my phone bill. And, the cops tried to call. Thought I'd skipped town. Showed up at my apartment. I hadn't even gotten a shower in yet. Now granted, it was like 11 o'clock in the morning, so I should have had a shower already, but I hadn't. And I was just there like, please don't ask me to come into my apartment because I do not have pants on. Like, we would like you to come down to the station on July 4th. Please come down to the station and talk to us some more. We will have a translator for you. And I was like, that's fine. Do I have to? I'm hoping they'll just give me my knife back, but I can't imagine that's gonna happen. But I also can't imagine that it's something significant, or they just would have arrested me. So... But I thought they were Jehovah's Witnesses, because they were dressed in plain clothes. And then they pulled out their badge. And then they were like, you should really pay your phone bill. And I was like, buddy though, should I? Because I got a water bill, an electric bill, and a gas bill that also need to get paid. And as far as I know, I can't take a shower with my phone, nor can I cook eggs on it. So... I'm just saying, and maybe I don't need to. Troubling motive by Croso. That sounds ominous. I would like to know what this troubling motive is. If you play gacha games on your phone, you can cook more than eggs. I mean, I could cook the bank account that I don't have. I would like to not do that. A cop showed up at Shriney's place once, and it's amazing how quickly you notice someone has a gun. That's absolutely a thing, yes. I remember when I got stuck in the airport in Bangkok. It was a whole thing. It's a long story. It doesn't involve anything exciting, just me answering questions wrong. But I did notice, like, all the airport security had assault rifles, and it was terrifying. Although they did look like airport security, they didn't look like Jehovah's Witnesses. But these cops, they totally look like Jehovah's Witnesses. They were, at the very least, friendly, but I guess they can afford to be. Because, you know, they're cops. Cops toting guns are terrifying. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I do not like to be around them. I avoid them at all possible. I am glad that I'm not back in the States, because not only do cops tote guns there, but they do have a propensity for using them. Al says, every time someone knocks at my door and I don't know who they are, I just assume them to be evangelicals. Ick. Ick. Honestly, ick. I like this train. I kind of hate the fact that I know what to look for parallax backgrounds now, but I still like the train. I've seen Chinese cops with shotguns at the ready, and London cops, oh my god, that's terrifying. That creepy looking outlaw snatched my belongings and took flight. Stop him. Lady, I'm not a cop. That ain't my job. I made a train level where you could detach the previous car and then blow up the train at the end. I like that. Oh, I wanted the fish! I don't want a gun! I wanted a fish! No, lady. Lady. Take that, lady. I am throwing a little bit of shade here, but I do like the level. I think it's pretty neat. I haven't played a parallax level like this in a while. We'll say at least Chinese cops were guarding an armored van while the London cops were just loitering at Westminster Abbey. Yeah. As one does. With your, submachine guns. Oh, fudge! I didn't notice that at all. This is clever. I am digging on this level. Oh, they even have like a little mechanical usage for the PtaER. I am a fan. I am a big time fan. There's a level link. Well, we were just talking about level links, so I can't fault them. I've seen cops with horses and guns, which is both extremely funny and scary as hell. It's unfair to the horses. Why you gotta be making horses into cops? I mean, not you, Alice. I know that you had no choice in this matter. I mean, why do cops gotta go and make horses into cops? I bet it was. Kronos? Doop 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 doo doop boop 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 a doop boop 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 a doop boop shooby doop boop. Animals deserve better than be cops. I'm saying. Animal didn't do nothing wrong. Ain't no pupper woke up one morning and decided, hey, I wanna make life difficult for people. That's not how puppers function. You gotta abuse puppers to make them want to do that. And we here at the Empty Room, we are not down with animal abuse. That stuff, as they say, not cool. Why does this feel like an LBP2 level? Kronos, am I completely off base there? Does this have the feel of an LBP2 level? Scoundrel cornered, no more troublemaking. Saki, I will take him from here. And one more thing, I know you're the adventurous type, so I left you a treasure map at the front for your trouble. Lady, what is your gig? Like, what is your whole thing? Alright, I'm glad, because sometimes I get that feeling, but I don't know if I'm right. I like that. That was charming. Croso, you did a good job there. I would like to see more of your wares. What are your tasty, tasty wares? And this is a recent one. This was only like 2 days ago. Oh gosh. They've got a lot. Genie skip practice. Is this like speedrunning skips? I bet they are. Sensei's Lost Castle practice. Hey, that's pretty slick. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen somebody do that. It looks like that's all of their stuff, though. It's a bit of a shame. They've asked us to ignore, so I will ignore those things. Oh, hello, hope you are having a good day. Longtime LBP fan, my LBP 1 levels are made for the speedrunning community. Check out LittleBigPlanet speedrunning guide. I got the crown from an LBP 1 speedrunning contest. I get that question a lot. Well, that is pretty darn fancy. I could search for ruins of Carp. I would like to do that. That would be pretty slick. Did I need that coffee? Probably not. Did I drink that coffee? I absolutely did. And it was wonderful. I am thinking I might need to cut coffee again out. Oh no, now I kind of want to make that hoverboard level now. Oh no! Kronos wants to make a level. Kronos, one of my favorite level creators, wants to make a level. Oh no! Oh no! I would be lying if I said I were not pleased to hear that. But I'm not gonna push you. Sorry, no results were found for your search. I wonder... Like, let me just... What if we did it in lowercase? Darn it! What if we just did ruins? I bet ruins is just gonna break it though. We'll probably get like... Yeah... Ribitsu no Daiboken? Do we have some J-Sider levels? I don't remember the last time I played a good J-Sider level that wasn't like one of the music levels. I'm convinced Carp is an entity, and Ruins of Carp is in the metaverse like Persona 5. I would be okay with that. Ribitsu no Daiboken. Kodai Kiseki no... Nandattake? Kiseki no Hiseki? Hitakara? Hiho? Ah! I know what it says, but I don't know how to read it. Now I'm gonna have to look this up. Give me one moment. I will probably play this level. Normalized looking things up. Hee-haw. Hee-haw. Oh! Oh! It is hee-haw! Also, this is like... Oh, yeah, okay, Kronos, that ain't gonna happen. This is... rubbing very close to the borders of family friendly, But I guess it's Adam's family friendly. But apparently, a Hee-Haw Khan is a museum that displays intimate art. So you've learned a new thing today. You could substitute in a different word for intimate. Nani? Nani? Look, this is what Jisho.org says. I am... who am I to second guess? Maybe they felt like they couldn't just, you know, be out in the open about what it is they had on display. So they used a euphemism, the secret treasure, as it were. What did I just do? It seemed neat. Sorry about the coughing. It does happen sometimes. I hate it. Although I guess not as bad as it's been in the past. I've got to give it that much. Like, even the last couple of weeks where it's... Oh, come on, Iska. Even the last couple of weeks where it feels like I've been coughing more often, I don't feel like it's been as bad as it was, like, last year. Or when I was in Osaka. Because I know that there were some streams where, like, I was just coughing all the time. Are you mashing a button when swimming, or is that something else I'm hearing? You're probably hearing the buttons. That's probably the button going off. I mean, the microphone's not that far away from my hands, because I do hunch a lot when I play. Are you gonna kill me? Oh, I can drop. Nice. Good use of gargoyles. Xanatos would be pleased. Do 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 do. Why did I want to... Did I want to be here? Oh. Okay, so you're on a timer now. Oh, fudge. Okay, this is gonna be funky. Not the good kind of funky, the bad kind of funky. Whee! Oh, come on! I swear that wasn't on purpose. That was just me being a crummy player. I like this though. Oh, God bless it. Risco, you gotta not. How about if you not? Would that be cool? Okay, get up there. Don't fall down. Now, what do I gotta do with this? Oh. I get it. I do not get it. I get it? Can I get it up here? Or... what if I do this? And then I gotta come all the way back around? Like, level, you're kinda... You don't need to go this hard, is what I'm saying. Dog paddling. nice offsetting and rubbling of the blocks so that it doesn't look too... What do I want to say? So it doesn't look like too regular, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Oh, this is gonna be awful. I hate this. Oh! That's awesome! That was really cool! This level looks like it's struggling to hold up on Nightwish. You're not wrong. Wait, why did I just die? What the heck just happened there? That was really neat though. With the saw blades like moving to avoid the key piece. And they used the Zelda song. Did we ever on one of our streams? You got too close to the level shame. I'm sorry, level. I'm not gonna shame you though. We played the old LBP Silent Hill song, didn't we? I feel like we played that on a stream before. Where you actually like you ride the cart and it plays Theme of Laura. I always like that technique. Sorry, the Zelda musical trill kind of made me think of it. Thank you for rewarding me with bubbles. I will take these bubbles from you. Inappropriate music though? Like... it's kind of a mood killer. Why'd you gotta do this level? Wah, wah, wah. Why though? I touched upon it last stream, but stress and ocean mode. Oh, yeah! Oh, hey! That's a really great idea, Kronos. We should do that. I will do that. After the next break, we'll take a look at the stress and ocean. This sounds like a parody animation version of the real music. I kind of love that. Oh, fudge! I didn't want to come here, though. I'm pretty sure it's grabbable. It is in fact... Oh! Wasby! Went out recently and heard someone doing Karaoke of One by Metallica and reminded me of you talking about it. Oh my god! Ah! Yeah! That's hilarious, but also really sad. It is so good to see you, Waspy. I hope you're doing very well tonight. I know the world is a world for everybody right now, and I know it's an awful lot to deal with, but I am glad that you're here to share it with us at least. Because at the very least that means I know that you are still living and breathing, and this is important to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did I do that? Did I really do that? Hope you are well. I'm kinda all over the map. It's been a big kind of day news-wise, so there's that. It is my 3-year anniversary of making an incredibly cringe-worthy coming out video, which is no longer available for view because I changed my name after making that video. But also it was incredibly cringe-worthy. But it was 3 years ago, on today. Oh my god, I am so sorry! Oh god, I hate it! I hate it so much! Oh my god! Ah! Happy 3-year cringe anniversary. Yes, it was very earnest. It was incredibly earnest. I skipped making the video and just became cringeworthy myself. I mean, that's an entirely valid way of doing it. I know too many people living all over the place and not on the same social medias that I was like, well, I could like do 20 emails and that would suck, or I could just make a video and be done with it. So I made a video and was done with it, but you know, yeah, I'm okay with not having it available anymore. It served its purpose. It served its purpose. I'm happy about it, but I'm also happy I never have to see it again. Wait. Won't ever be as bad as Little Kudibos proposal video? Do I want to know? Do I dare? I'm gonna hate myself for this. Hold on a second. Oh. Let's try this again in English. On August 11, 2007, Little Kudibo proposed to his then-girlfriend Abigail in a YouTube video. She accepted, and the two were engaged. On September 6, 2008, he and Abigail were married. On his wedding day, he rickrolled his wife at the reception. Okay. I mean, it's not how I would choose to propose, and in fact, it is not how I chose to propose to my ex. Our proposal was far more romantic. Well, I mean, it was romantic for values of romantic that include us. There was a bridge involved. Did I need to put that down? Did I have to go and make fun of that thing? Cause put it down? His approach to his reception is my approach to testing out new headphones. What does that mean? Hive, what does that mean? Do you test new headphones with rickrolls? Is that what that means? I'm so confused. It was such a weird and awkward event that he made fun of it in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Wait. Like, who is this guy? Is he somebody who I should have any idea, like, who he is? I don't think you can rickroll a headphone since it's not a living being. I don't know where you're buying your headphones, Alice. Oh, God. This entire stream, the direction stick has been nice to us. It has been smooth as butter. Why is it getting wonky now? You don't gotta do this, direction stick. You don't gotta be like this. He's a British voice actor and YouTuber. Okay. Is he evil? Is he like a Total Biscuit before Total Biscuit died? Cause you know, although I imagine that if he were evil, you probably wouldn't bring him up. He's the person behind Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and he's been in other Abridged series Topo. I feel like there's a joke involving Topo and the guy who made Holy Mountain, but I think that movie's called El Topo. Oh, 2. Okay, that's completely different. I was gonna say, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! From Yu-Gi-Oh! To El Topo would be kind of like a stretch. Just a bit of one. See, I should have gone with the joke. I should have gone with the joke as opposed to just, like, trying to half-heartedly workshop it. I could have done it. The Holy Mountain Man, now that's an evil guy. Jarodowski abridged. Is he evil, Alice? My only experience of Jarodowski is watching Holy Mountain and what's the other one with the elephant? Santa Sangre? But all broken up in bits and pieces because I was watching them at the bar and over the course of like a couple of years. And then May from Nick Spears talking about them on Your Take is Excrement. Also, what is going on with the weird slow motion effect here? Because I don't think that's lag, because my sack thing is not moving in slow motion. CW sexual assault. Okay. That's pretty garbage. Thought making a joke about sexually assaulting an actress would be a good idea. I mean, I suppose if it's a choice between a joke and an actuality, the joke is better, but like just because obviously one is so much worse. It's a piston technique that I've literally never seen in practice before, but I can explain how it works in the next comment. I would love to know how it works, Kronos. That seems really nifty. Why did we make a giant flaming wheel? This level's very Crash Bandicoot. I've never played Crash Bandicoot, and like I probably ought to do something about that. I hear tell there's folks that really like the crashes of the Coots. Alice, do have a small care. This is a family-friendly stream. Just because it's LittleBigPlanet. He did that to an actress, and when people were like, "This is a mess," he did a Facebook post. It's okay. Like, I know we forget sometimes, but just kind of as a heads up. Chrono says, unless I'm misremembering, they power the piston speed via proximity tag. Put the tag a certain distance to make the piston move at a very particular frequency. That is interesting tech. I should try that. Just to see what it looks like. Oh, we're stuck. No, I don't want to be stuck here. Oh, crumbs! Fudge. Okay. Just reading up on Hive's comment, and yeah, this Jodorowsky seems pretty scumtastic. That is good context to have. This was way back in LBP1, so I might be misremembering the method. I mean, you've got a better chance of being right about it than I do, Kronos, because I don't remember at all. I do think it's pretty darn neat, though. No, amusingly, I think that this song also gets us copyright struck, but not so bad that it doesn't show in Japan. This level is far chunkier than I expected. I appreciate that. The idea to not get copyright struck is to just sing the themes yourself. Oh, I don't know if you'd want to listen to me sing for 3 hours. Like... Oh crap. Oh no! Oh crumbs! Did we brick it? Oh no! Oh, I think we bricked the level! Oh! Fudge! Oh, okay, we didn't. That was... I thought we had a brick. And you're right, Kronos, it does have an LBP1 feel to it. And there's a specific one I'm thinking of. Soft lock the level. Soft unlock the level. But we're all about the softness here. As hard as I try, I'm never going to be a real hard gal. Did they anticipate a soft lock and delete the door? That's actually Galaxy Brain. I think they may have done. Also, I see that we need that winch to come down, but I don't know how to get it to come down. Oh! I didn't notice the, nope. I didn't notice that there was a grab tag, because these are the old-fashioned kind of grab tags. I didn't notice there's a grab tag on the mover. You know, now I'm starting to wonder if this were an LBP1 level that got updated into LBP2? Because some of the logic is LBP2 era, like some of the logic bits are LBP2 era. Like that bounce pad, that was from LBP2. So I wonder if they went back and cleaned it up. Now, Kronos, I don't know if you remember, but like, wasn't there a fairly famous, well, famous for the community, like Egypty themed LBP1 level? It was really quite big and beefy. It's possible it's the other way around, grabbing LBP1 logic for cosmetic effect. I mean, we've seen that too, Kronos, but I'm wondering because, like, it's not just the logic bits, but, like, the feel of the level has a late LBP1 feel to it. So... I don't know. It's definitely got a bit of that going to it, though, I think. I like that. I like that one a lot. I may need to actually toss a heart on Chow PSN. I feel bad for how badly shafted the J-Side creators got. I know that LBP didn't, like, do whole big numbers in Japan, but all the same, they tossed us under the bus. Tiki ruins, thank you but no. Ruins of rollers, sky ruins, disappeared ruins, muddy ruins, clockwork ruins. Where are my ruins of carp? Maybe what I need to do, maybe what I need to do is search for carp. Although I feel like we tried that before. My LBP2 is ruined by XY Clan Killer 2? I'm not. I'm not, but no, I can't. I can't. Cause all I would do is dunk on that poor kid, and they don't deserve that. Maybe they do, but like I'm gonna go with they don't. Ruins of the Dark by Otera. I mean, there is an Otera. It's not all bad. We're all gonna share shafted to some degree in LBP. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh! Who did the... Somebody... Give me a second here. Somebody did a retweet for me. Phantom Storm retweeted a reply from Stephen L. to Iliadu about LBP being delisted, and apparently that was just... Oh my god, Quill! Oh my god! Should we try just doing a random search for like Crowder or Shapiro and see if they show up? I mean, not as creators, they wouldn't be creators, but like if somebody did a Steven Crowder level, I bet somebody must have done. They must have done. So, hypothetically, let's say, hypothetically, let's say LBP got delisted. Don't you think people would just sell their LBP? I can't do a Shapiro, and honestly, I don't want to be able to do a Shapiro, but, well, I know Ruins of Carp was an Otera gig, so unless it's one of the locked levels, then it just might be that Ruins of Carp is gone forever. Well, I mean, even if it's a locked level, it's gone forever, because I don't imagine that Otera can come back. Shapiro's secret hobby, making bad LBP games. Oh god, I want to know now. I hate that I want to know, but I totally want to know. Oh my god! Oh my god, no! No! Oh my god! Oh, we've got an LBP2 multiplayer level from Twin Fantasy, spelled with a 1 and a 4. Oh wait, no, spelled with a 1 and a 4. That's a dog whistle, right? That's a dog whistle. Wait, how did Crowder ruin Arthur? Quill? Like, I will do that after break. I'm gonna do one more level and then I'm gonna do a break. Isn't like 14 and 88, those are dog whistles, like the whole 14 words thing? I mean, it's probably just spelling leet here, but a Ben Shapiro level with a 14 in the username, and it's like, He voiced one of the characters is where he got his break. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. There's a creator called The Shapiro who, Wait. Back up that truck a minute, Quill. When you say that he was brain, do you mean like Pinky in the brain? Steven Crowder was the brain of Pinky in the Brain? Or is there a character in Arthur called Brain? Because those would be two completely different things. Oh! Okay. Because I was like, first, he's way too young to be Brain. Second, I don't think that he could just put out that level of gay. I'm pretty sure like that Crowder would shrivel into a ball and blow away. I want to do just one really quick level before I take a break. Factory of Dreams. Let's check out Factory of Dreams by Juliet YCD. I would like to play this level, that is why I pressed X. Press X to doubt, but also press X to play. Oh! Hey, there's a new Dead Cells update. Introduces a huge array of accessibility options. An assist mode is also available for tailored specific tweets to elements of the game, available on PC and consoles now. That is pretty cool. Way to go, Dead Cells. I give you props. Okay, D-Stick, work with me. D-Stick, I need you to work with me. Don't be a jerk. Wait, what? What? What was that about? Velociraptors. Why must they be my nemesis? Eh? Eh? Do I drop down? Wait! What? What the heck just happened? Why did I get zapped before? Fine. I don't care. I feel like this level could do with just a little bit more signposting. Why did they give us the boots? They didn't have to. Oh, I hate this. I hate it. Why though? Why do you give me boots for like a second? Level creator, my friend. We need to have a talk. I'm stealing these boots. Look at me, I've stolen your boots. See, this is what happens when you give people boots for no reason. This level makes me anxious and confused. I'm sorry about that, Kronos. Kronos, is this like a big enough thing where you would like me to stop the level? Because I would be willing to do that. I still have the boots. I've stolen them. I don't think I'm supposed to have them. Oh, just joking around. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Wait, why do my boots not work anymore? What have you done to me? Wait, what? Okay, I hate this. Apparently, when I go through the Zapparatic, I get the boots for like 2 seconds. But before I can use them, I fall back through the Zapparatic again. This is giving me agita. I am gonna get Ajita. Why you gotta be like this? Is it because I tried to break your level? Is that it? Do you... I cannot... You do not give me time to trigger the boost boots. Why have they done this to us? Why they gotta be like this? I hate this. I hate so much about this. Okay. What? Wait, no. Something weird is happening. What the heck? Right, we drop down. Cool. Get the boost boots. Go in the hole. Suffer from the camera. This is... I mean... I'm always glad to see levels. I realize how much work they are to make, but this is not... This is not it. This is not the thing. I would say that they should definitely put a couple more minutes in the oven to make this, you know, not bad. I'm trying to sequence break, and it's really a mistake. But I'm wondering if we can get, like, all the way over to... Oh, of course not. Of course not. They thought of everything. Way to go, creator. Okay, so we hit here. And then... Why, though? Why? Why? I am going to be cross. I am cross. I am so cross, I am going to put a sticker, and it will be an unhappy sticker. You have made me sad. With a skull. How you like them apples? I hope you like those apples a lot. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna return to pod. I'm gonna go to a Digitoast level. I'm going to put on some music for you to hopefully jam to. Because I know that you all like to jam. And when I come back, we will check out Distress in Ocean in create mode, and it looks to be exciting. But until such a time, Digitoast. Toast movie? Digitoast made a movie? It looks like a Shrek meme movie. In the US, they call it jelly, not jam. Well, I mean, jelly and jam are different things. As are, I believe, preserves. I think preserves, jelly, and jams are all different, and I don't get how or why. I've never been a fan of any of them. Although I did have that kiwi jelly like last year that I got from the the food bank, that was kind of yummy. I had to spread it really thin. Maybe it's just like a lot of jelly all at once that I don't like. Digitoast, music. Internet apocalypse? I kind of like the sound of that, but I want something that I can put on, like, loop? Her crying dolls. I mean, yeah. Yeah. We'll give that a shot. I think the difference is that preserves are mostly whole fruit, jam is a spread made of reduced fruit, and jelly is a crime. I mean, okay. That's... I did not realize that you had quite such strong opinions on it. But I'm willing to go along with it. Now, they do say be gay, do crimes. So, I don't know if jelly's a crime, then are we supposed to make jelly? But I'm gonna have a short break. I'm gonna get myself a stretch. I'm gonna have myself some orange juice. Definitely not a jam or a jelly, but a juice. And I will be back in... Give me just a couple of minutes. Let me, shake out all the things that need to be shaken out. But we'll be right back. My ears, they are getting sweaty. That is kind of gross, you know. Sweaty ears are not very cool. us. Quill says, I was mostly joking. From what I know, Jelly has lower food content and more gelatin jumps. Okay. Chrono says, get out of my sight. Nonsense, this level doesn't even have eyes. Or does it? After the ocean create mode, we're in the latter half of the 3rd hour, so if you plan on talking about current events, that'd be a good time. That's a good point, and I think, yes, I think we will do that. But let's take this level's advice and get out of their sight. I should grab some of Digitoast's music for my show. I think I'm not going to do that tonight, but... My moon. My moons! My moon is too big! My moon is too big! I am a banana! Now this Distress in the Ocean is an LBP1 level by, I'm not sure the creator's name off the top of my head, I'll check. It's a fairly famous level. It was made copyable so that people could see the nuts and bolts of it. Which probably means it's been, what's the word that I want? It's probably been republished about 1 billion times. Irrelevance! They're only shark heads? I had no idea. Wait, you can grab this block? How do you... Okay. The shark chase scene has a pretty neat backstage. I gotta figure out where that was. 'Cause it's like a giant level. Go down. That's a pretty intense octopus sound. And I don't know how I feel about it. I so seldom have taken a look in the behind the scenes for folks' levels. I should do like an episode about this. I've got like the next couple episodes are already like scheduled, so it would be a while. But it would be kind of neat to go like backstage here and look into it. Also Rocket Squid. Where was Rocket Squid? Sleep! This crab, though. This crab is fab. It would take a while, because I'd really want to kind of dig into it. And it's been a while since I've looked at any of the LBP1 logic, so... But if I could get it to... If I could do it right, it would definitely be worthwhile. So the crab chases us here. Bubbles are falling down while the crab is going. What's the range on these? Okay, so that's pretty hefty. 'Cause the trigger's got to be over here on the crab. There's no label on these tags. I hate it. I'm canceling this level now. The level is canceled. Hey, you don't... Wait, hold on, back up. Kronos, could we label our tags in LBP1? Should I cancel this level for that? Because not labeling your tags is just... That's like a heresy. Oh! That's true. They were called magnetic keys, and no, we could not label them. Okay. Then I suppose you are forgiven, level. But any creators out there that are creating an LBP3, you better be labeling your tags, or else just I got no time for you. Yeah, it's right. They were magnetic keys. And then what were you doodads? Were you player sensors? These are player sensors. God, it's been so long. It's been so long. They look like little bugs. I love them. They are cute. They are cute and wonderful, and I will call them George. I will not actually call them George, but they are cute and wonderful. Oh, look at these sweetums. The name is player sensor in the tweak menu, but back then it was sensor switch. I'm glad I got you here, Kronos, because I would not have remembered that at all. There's our key babies. There's our key babies. I want to see the rocket. Wait, there's a hidden rocket squid? Oh my god, there's a giant shark. Oh! Oh, that is fancy. Yeah. That's really cool. Now, I wonder why they broke it like this. Like, was it originally one piece that they cut in half? Look at that. That is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to go inside the path. Just for fun. No particular reason. I love all the dark matter. Oh! I did not remember that. Okay. Yeah. Now, for those not in the know, back in the day, you couldn't just set objects to be static, and there were no logic chips that would allow you to do that, like, as an external setting. So now, you can go here to the physics properties, set it to a static object, and it won't move anymore. But back in the day, you couldn't do that. So there was one material that never ever moved, no matter what, and that was dark matter. I don't know why it's called tweakable material here, because it's called dark matter. And so if you wanted something that would just stay in place, you would have to, like, slap a bit of dark matter and glue it to it, and then it would be locked in. God, I hated that. I hated it so much. But look at our shark boy. Look at this absolute monster. This unit. This total unit. Dark matter had a bluish green tint in 1. They made it unreasonably boring in 2 and onward. This is true. This is true, and it should be said. Now what's this bit here? Like, what are we being chased by? Oh, we just gotta get up on this thing. Got it. The shark is to the right. Of course it is. It probably voted for Trump. Oh, this is neat. Okay, so it's like it's a whole cart. The shark's attached to the deadly gas, which I would not have expected. What's this pathing? Oh, this is rocket squid pathing. Hey, hey, that is cool. I like that. So you grab the rocket squid, paths up. The shark gets released from its dissolved material chains. Which makes the cart go. The shark is held up by a spring, which gives it its swinging behavior. This is fancy as heck. And I love it. Alright, so we get through the skulldozer section. We avoid all the fish. This is true of all sharks, to be honest. I mean, most sharks that I know are attached to strings, to springs. Oh, there it goes. That is fabulous. I love the screams. I mean, I know I probably shouldn't say that, but I do. Alright, and then it gets stuck. And just threatens us. So you could actually just stay right here. And be like, haha, shark, I don't care about you. This is a really neat bit of kit. Especially considering that this was done in LBP 1. It's very impressive. Oh, no worries, Wasby, no worries at all. Every growing body needs to get some food in it sometime. I am a... God, the screaming of these sharks! I love it, but it is also slightly terrifying. I mean, honestly, it's kind of like the it's kind of like the way that they set up photography of Japanese shrines and temples, where they angle the photos just perfect so that you don't see the fact that like the temple's just in the middle of a city and you've got like crappy buildings junking up the view. Because the way the cameras are focused in this level, it hides all of the crap. Like, all of the strings are pretty well hidden. Oh, I had not realized that it gets so close to the beginning. That's great. This level is the Torii Gate of LBP. I mean, I think you could kind of say that. I kind of want to see a shark chase sequence to set the baby shark. We went into a level once that was a baby shark level, and I had no idea what it was, because I had missed that entire meme, but it was extremely loud, and I hated every minute of it. I don't think there was an actual chase involved, but it was pretty terrible. Now, are all of these sharks named Bruce? They actually have 3 separate sharks for the damage. That is great. That is absolutely great. I didn't know what Baby Shark was until my niece started watching it. I miss the bliss of ignorance. That depends. Does this shark think of fish are friends or food? I mean, we don't really see Bruce the shark eat too many fish in Jaws. Mostly eats people. And, I mean... I'm trying to think if it's an appropriate joke to say I'm okay with sharks eating people. Because really I'm not. Mostly because it ends up getting sharks killed. But within the context of film, and only film, I mean, yeah. I could forgive a good people eating, periodically. Oh, I did not realize because I have never seen Finding Nemo. I was extremely uninterested in Pixar. I'm not saying that to be a hipster or anything, I just really didn't have any time for Pixar. I love going on online games and typing out Baby Shark in general chat. Does it just immediately summon 100 people to start singing Baby Shark? Strangely, that green start and finish stickers is the most nostalgic one LVP1 sticker for me. I mean, yeah. Oh god. 4 times in one day is a lot for any movie. And this is speaking as somebody who has watched the entirety of Romero's trilogy over the course of a week, about 3 or 4 times a day. I mean, not the trilogy 3 or 4 times a day. It'd be like one day would be Night of the Living Dead, the next day would be Dawn of the Dead, next day would be Day of the Dead, because I had to write a bunch of papers. I mean, I didn't have to. I set it as a challenge to myself to write a bunch of papers about zombies in university, and all my research was honestly getting really high and watching Romero movies. I mean, I still like the movies, but like I was getting pretty tired of them by the end. It summoned 100 upset parents who now have Baby Shark in their heads again. They deserve it for having kids. Kronos, thank you so much for reminding me to take a look at this, because this is all really quite impressive. I am feeling a good deal of love here. Alright. The scoreboard is very, like, old school feel. I feel like I so hardly see people kind of have fun with their ending areas anymore and actually decorate the scoreboards. Like, that was the thing. That was the super LBP strats. We will discard these changes. Please don't crash on me, game. I would like you to not crash. Thank you. I know! And I hate that. I'm trying to decide whether the scoreboard's shells are eyes or ears. I mean, they're both pretty wonderful. I'm happy with either of those answers. Where was the hub I was gonna show off? we could kind of wrap up on. This is how I know LBP is on its way out. Well, I'm gonna continue to give it the love that it needs until it's gone. But I do wonder how many days LBP's still got on it. I'm shocked that it's getting any attention from Sumo at all. Apparently, Sumo put a Pride costume in, I love everything about that, Kronos. Sumo put a free Pride costume, in Saba. It's so ugly. Like, I appreciate the gesture, kind of. I mean, I've got my feelings, and I think probably most queer folks' feelings about corporate pride are complicated and mixed. But, like, for what it's worth, I can kind of appreciate the gesture. But it is, like, well, so that was the thing I was gonna mention, Kronos, is, like, the way people just lost their stuff in the replies to that tweet was absolutely shameful. It was a golden honeypot. There were like so many accounts that I just got to block from that tweet. Sometimes I don't know why I do this to myself. Like, I mean, it's probably good to periodically throw fertilizer on the block list, because it will come back to you in a bounty of not dealing with garbage in the future. But every now and then I'll go into these threads that I know are going to be a mess, and just pretty much go on as long as I can before I start to get disgusted, and just block everyone who's gross. Yeah, like, it does just... I don't follow a lot of big accounts, and I don't follow a lot of, like, corporate accounts, so I think I miss a lot of the worst of it, I guess. But yeah, it certainly brings out a certain class of folks. Brings all the dogs to the yard. Corporate pride is only good as a symbol of progress we've made towards acceptance, in the sense that we will actually get served by corporations, but all that is made of the frailest glass and could disappear tomorrow. Yes. And that's, like, I mean, there's that part of it. Like, there's definitely that part of it. I do see to some extent, like, I feel weird and kind of twisted up about it, because, like, on one hand I see to some extent, like, how that could be very meaningful to particularly, like, young queer folks, like folks that are in their teens, seeing that they're not weird. That if Target of all places is putting together, like, a Pride collection, like, that's pretty... At least it gives the message a fairly normalized, and I see how that could be meaningful to somebody who's kind of young and dealing with the feeling of maybe just being very alone. But on the other hand, it's normalization into, like, a consumerist, capitalist BS state that's got its own issues. So there's that. It will disappear tomorrow on June 30th. Wasby, tomorrow's June 26th. I mean, like, it feels like the 30th, but oh, I should say hi because Des has got her ears off. Hi, is Des. Enjoy shopping. So like, there's that. There's the fact that, as Wasby says, though, that corporations are so quick to throw the switch on, July 1st, 12 a.m. Make sure that all those rainbows are gone. I meant if today was June 30th, it would disappear tomorrow. That's okay. Wasby, I mean, I kind of got it. My brain meats kind of got a little bit confused at the last second. That really wasn't on you. But you're 100% correct. Like, there's no question about that. The corps are only going to give exactly as much support as they feel like they have to, and I mean, kind of keeping in mind that a lot of these corporations, while they are doing the pride branding and throwing the rainbows out and their nice tweets, like around the backside where folks aren't looking, or they're hoping that folks aren't looking, they're being just complete crap to queer folks. I mean, Disney is a great example of this. I mean, I'm not gobsmacked because I feel like, particularly the last 3 years, but really longer than that as far as this aspect of it goes, has kind of ground out the shock for me. But like, Disney being like, oh, hey, Owl House is super great representation and we're super happy to have queer content at Disney, and it's like, y'all canceled Owl House, yo. Y'all canceled Owl House 'cause it was queer. What are you trying to pull here? Mouse? In Blue Water in Kent, gonna be here a long time. I don't know what Blue Water in Kent is, but I'm gonna assume it's not a good place. Death, 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 death. Death, death, death. Hidden death in this level. This is just one of my old hubs I took and I retrofit to use in the show now. It took a surprisingly large amount to find out. Like, I had to track down a bunch of things that were producing a really ugly sound and get rid of them because it sounded terrible. And I'm shocked I actually used it. So there's that. There's like, corp pride is a thing. What else? There's all this stuff going on in the States right now. I mean, the Roe v. Wade thing is pretty big, but also... Oh yeah, I got a heads up to Des. Yeah, create mode to have some space to talk about the world. Like, the Roe v. Wade stuff by itself is super not great. But the fact that kind of alongside that, depending on, where you've been getting information from, or, what news outlets you've been looking at, some of the other decisions that were made along with that Roe v. Wade stuff were, the cops are no longer legally required to read you your Miranda rights. You cannot sue the cops for not reading you your rights, or use that to mitigate sentencing or in a trial. Also, concealed carry is apparently okay everywhere all the time in the States now. So that's terrifying. Wasby says, I think corporate pride has a lot of positive effects. Like, being at a pride event with my former workplace certainly helped me to be more open about stuff. But it is still a protest, not an excuse to sell stuff, which is ultimately always the primary goal of corporations. Wasby, I'm 100% with you on both sides of that. Like, kind of like what I was saying earlier, is just feeling very mixed up about corporate pride. Because I do see that there are positive aspects of corporate pride. And how that can be, exactly as you said, how that can make things easier for people to be more open in workspaces, in just, like, the world, kind of more normalizing what queer is. Oh, yeah, I took the texture map from, or the pixel map from Isaac. This is Eden's Blessing. So it's a tiers up, and your next run you'll have a random item to start with. I don't know if... I don't think this is the same flower that they used in... See, because, okay, in... I don't know if it's still a common practice, but it used to be visual shorthand for deaf in school settings or office settings in Japanese television, which I imagine means that it probably came from actual Japanese, life. That they would put, I think, a lily in a vase on the desk of somebody who's died to indicate that that person has died. You'll sometimes see it in manga and anime. You can see it in Paranoia Agent, which I should have done a CW for the title of that, but it'll be the only time that we mention it. In the animation episode where they're talking about making the cartoon about Maromi, you could see the flowers accumulating in the animation office as more characters are killed off. So that's from that. And I figured since we're doing a spooky Japanese school, that we would use that. Kronos says, a bill also recently passed in Canada, which, while not as severe, is its own brand of clown shoes. Do you mind if I ask... because we've got a couple of different pieces of clown shoes going on. Is this a weapons clown shoes? Is this an abortion rights clown shoes? Is this police powers clown shoes? Where are we in the clown shoes department? Basically, it makes it so that the algorithm over here will favor Canadian content, whatever that means. Oh, okay, so this is a completely different... Okay. I was trying to figure... I'm sorry, this is not your fault, Kronos. It's totally not your fault. I was trying to figure, which branch of the conversation this slotted into, and it's more just the branch of governments doing clown shoe stuff. Okay. Gotcha. So when you look up comedy sketches, it's going to be weighted towards you can't do that on television, which I don't even know, is that still a thing in Canada? Because that's that was part of my childhood, because a lot of Nickelodeon's early content was Canadian TV, so there's that. I can't remember, did Alanis Morissette actually get her start on You Can't Do That on Television, or is that just an urban legend? Making another cup of coffee. I'll probably, like, well, I mean, we already have, but I'm probably going to go over stream time a little bit. Just because we're talking, and the talking is a little bit less stress on me than talking and playing games at the same time. And there's just, like, kind of a couple of threads that we might want to unpack and give people a chance to yell about if they need to. Hive says I can't wait for lots of Ocean Group dubs of anime to get recommended. And maybe The Littlest Hobo. Or a gritty reboot of Littlest Hobo. Isn't, like, Littlest Hobo already pretty heartbreaking? Like, I kind of feel like that's a thing that I remember, but now I'm not 100% sure. Are they... Panda, Quill. Kick me in the ear. Sorry about that. Quill, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. I always appreciate it. Like I said earlier, like, have a couple of extra spoons ready before you go digging around on Twitter. Maybe put Oslo on mute, because that's... Again, it's not apocalyptic, but it's not great. It might not be something that you want to just, like, stumble into. But thank you very much for sharing time with us, and please sleep well. Please stay safe. That's kind of the really big one for me right now. I'd like y'all to be keeping safe, or at least as safe as possible. I'm gonna... Oh wait, that's Wasby's talking to you. Sorry. Wasby, I thought you were talking to me. I love it, but I also hate it. I was like, I'm gonna sleep great. I'm just making up some extra coffee for myself. Oh, that's done. That means no coffee tomorrow morning, which actually, honestly, is probably for the best. I don't know if I need morning coffee anymore. Oh! That's kind of maybe good news. There's a trans rights rally tomorrow. Yes! Causing a little bit of confusion where we go. I mean, it's something to always aspire to. I don't know if the rally is going to have any particular effect, but... You know, it's nice to be kind of involved in the community, to the extent that we have a community. I mean, I feel like it was only like between 10 and 20 people that showed up last time, which isn't really a lot of people, but we'll take what we can get. Hopefully there won't be, like, spoopy Yonky staring at us, because that was kind of not fun the last time. Hopefully they'll have the sound system not be garbage this time, because the sound system was pretty garbage last time. Kind of shocked how well this place turned out, considering how long ago I made it. Bit of a tangent, but I have just realized what PtaER stands for. Really? Woohoo! I'm really glad. I guess I should make it more clear. I have a thing for acronyms, for like useless acronyms, so I mean, you know, I guess like we don't really refer to the name of the channel all that often. That's true. And I love you for being here. I honestly do. But you do have to remember, when I started streaming, the room was very empty. I was lucky I'd already had like, I think I probably had like a couple years practice doing videos by that point. So, like, I think I'd been doing the Isaac episodes every day. Definitely in Japanese. I don't think I'd started with the English episodes yet. But I've been doing the Japanese episodes every day for probably like... If I had to guess, I'd say about 2 years by the time that I started streaming. So I was used to just filling dead space, just filling dead air. But like the first couple of streams were pretty uncomfortable. Because it was just like, my first stream I think was like 3 hours of Risk of Rain. Somebody joined and said exactly one thing, and then didn't say anything for the rest of the stream, and I think they stopped watching within like 2 minutes. It was wonderful. Not really any building I need to do with this set. I mean, I could take down the sticker because I won't be using that, but then I just have to save changes and do that. I don't know if, Hive, I think you'd be like the only person who would get this, but the zombies are supposed to be from Siren New Translation, because they're bug zombies, and I think one of them's a nurse. I had a very big thing for Siren New Translation. I've got like 2 or 3 hubs that are devoted to Hanuda. Cause there's that shop hub that I've got. I should... I'm trying to remember where the shop hub is. God, it's gonna take like forever to find. But that's okay. I've got at least a little bit of time. Oh, never mind. Apparently, we'll find it within the first second. This was my other one that I did for Hanuda. I think I've got one more, but it might be kind of falling apart. Like, it might be a level that breaks every time I try to load it. Because I feel like I did one more. I think I did an apartment. But this was like the old school shop. The sign took forever and eats up so much thermo. Like, just a laughably huge amount of thermo. I think this is actually set up to be used for LBSP. Although I've got to redo... Maybe I could do that right now. I don't even remember what the boxes did. I think the boxes were for triggering the triggers. Chrono says, this reminds me of the Kirby episode where the world was ending and the sky was red. I mean, fair. Hanuda's whole thing is like there's like a red rain going on all the time. There's like a blood rain going on all the time. And it, Oh, I got invited to be Twitch affiliate again. Which I will continue to ignore like I did the last time. I think if you drink the blood rain, you're affected by the curse, and you become A zombie? It's been a long time since I played Siren, so I don't remember all the lore for it. I love this hub. Like I try not to get too horn-blowy about my own work, but like I really like the way this one turned out. This was a lot of work went into this one. I don't think it was the most complicated hub that I've done, but it's definitely in the vicinity, because there's just like a lot of little pieces. And a lot of it's fairly fiddly. But you can see from the thermo, it's pretty chonky. Now, let's see. We need to fix up the year here. I don't know, like, I don't really need to set up another tens, but I guess we could. If this show continues on to 2030, that would be hilarious. Not, you know, likely or anything, but it would be hilarious. Honestly, I'll be shocked if LVP goes all the way to 2003. I'll be happily shocked, but I will be shocked. I mean, I don't know. Unless, like, this is a loss leader somehow for Sony, I really don't know how they justify keeping the game running. Not that I really know anything about how much servers cost to maintain, but it's not free. Sorry for the hiccups. I know they're kind of gross. Saba still isn't on Steam. That's how you know they definitely care. Well, I guess Sony's putting. Hold on a second. Give my brain meats like a second to process. Does Sony have stuff on Steam? Like actual Sony stuff? God of War is on there. Hey, I have learned something new this day. I honestly did not realize that. Spider-Man's coming, and I think Uncharted also? Well then, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Saba on Steam at some point. Because Sony's not going to turn down a chance to make, like, $4 extra. Oh, shoot. I messed that up. You gotta go here. And now these can go get set to 2022. There we go. $4 of those dollars can go into Bloodborne for PC. Are they, like, they're still not doing Bloodborne for PC, right? Like, I'm not... Are they? Like, I know I've heard people talk about it, but I feel like it's always been in the wistful, when are they going to get around to doing this kind of thing? Yeah, there we go. 2022. I can now use this hub in this year. Horizon Zero Dawn, Death Stranding. I forgot all about that. Nope, and I'm pretty sure they're doing it as a cruel joke at this point. I hate that. Like how Life of Black Tiger got AAA treatment, it's all one big conspiracy. I mean, a conspiracy of jerks. Like that one book with the ableism in the title. But I think the main character was basically just a jerk. Oh wait, no, that's Confederacy, not conspiracy. What's the conspiracy one I'm thinking of? Conspiracy of the Human Consciousness? It's the Legati one. I think it is. I'm having another cigarette. Conspiracy against the human race. Okay, so I was thinking of something completely different. Wah, 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 wah. I'm thinking of Life of Black Tiger now, and I hate it. Kronos, I hate it. It's not your fault. It's not improper to bring it up, but like, why? Just why that game? It didn't have to be. It wasn't required. Nobody asked for it. Somebody at Sony loves it. I would say it was some coked up executive's son's idea, but like, coke is not really a big thing here. Oh, that's a little bit of news that's on one hand mildly infuriating, but on the other hand is completely hilarious. So let me share some J-side infosec with you. So the city of Amagasaki, a city of 460,000 souls, whose personal details, like all of them, were kept by the government on a USB stick that somebody had on their person when they decided to go drinking in Osaka, and they got really drunk, as one does in Osaka. They fell asleep on the street, as one does, and lost the USB stick with the personal information of every single person who lives in Amagasaki. Now, I feel that it would be remiss of me not to mention the fact that when we're talking about personal information that is owned and held by the government, this is including things like their My Number. Now, the My Number system is basically like the Social Security number system in the United States. It is a serial number that is assigned to every person that basically ties together all of their government stuff. You use your My Number to make passports, to get like family records printed, to basically, if you're doing anything with the government, you have to give them your My Number. And all that stuff is tethered together. So if somebody has your My Number, they could just request any document from the government in your name and you know, get that. They could create documents in your name. Oh yeah, I mean it's very Pitchford-esque, isn't it? Just normalize stapling important documents to your body. I mean, Kronos, the amount of paperwork that we do over here, that's almost not a joke. I mean, the stapling it to your body part, yeah, but like, just stuff in triplicate and quadruplicate. It's got to be stamped by this person and stamped by that person. There is so much done in paper in Japan. It is absurd. It is absolutely absurd. I don't know what's gonna happen to Dude, who managed this feat, this amazing feat, but like, we are clown shoes over here. It almost, but completely fails to distract from the fact that the Osaka High Court, which I think is like a couple of steps below the Supreme Court in Japan, but the Osaka High Court decided that the ban on same-sex marriages is 100% constitutional and cool, because, as part of the judge's ruling, marriages are for procreation and the raising of children. That's the purpose of a marriage, and so therefore has to be between a cis man and a cis woman. I mean, I guess technically a trans man and a trans woman could get married and have kids if they never declared themselves as trans. It's complicated. That amount of paper, you could probably beat Pillow Armor in terms of defense. I mean, you're not wrong, Kronos. You're not wrong at all. Like, it's a lot. I've got like a big fat file of papers, and I'm like not 100% sure which ones are ones that I actually need to keep and which ones are just like dross that the government has just, you know, sent me for fun. For funsies, as one does. That judge has sound reasoning, and I think it's really great. Yep, I understand everything. It's really bad. She, this was a lady judge, you know, just to show that the, you know, sexist, misogynist attitudes don't necessarily need to be restricted to just men. You know, ladies can pull up and carry the buckets for that too. But I mean, it's like something out of the 50s, to be honest. And that's kind of like where we are for LGBTQI plus rights here in Japan. Comes to show, anyone can put on clown makeup. Yes, they can. You are not incorrect in any way, shape, or form. No. No, it is hard work being funny as a clown. So that's kind of, that's what's been going on over here as far as that stuff. So a lot of folks are rightly disappointed and angry, and all the transphobe folks, they're out. The transmisics are out in force because of that sports decision that went on last week. So it's like it's been a whole. This has not been a great Pride Month for queer folks. It's not been a great bodily autonomy month for anybody. I'm really glad to have this space to kind of decompress, because there's not a lot of places to decompress in meat space, unfortunately. But there was that, you know. And then the Oslo stuff, and I don't, like... Not super happy about that one. So... yeah. Yeah, the world is... definitely been a trash fire recently. I can totally understand that people are just like... The meme where 2019 became December 32nd instead of 2020 got a bit too real. I mean, you are not lying, Kronos. The 2019 energy, or I mean, maybe, perhaps like the 2020 energy, because like 2019 is where we get the start of COVID, but like I feel like it didn't really sink in for people until like March-ish of 2020. But we've just been in big 2020 energy for the last 2 years. And it's honestly, it's exhausting. And frankly, kind of scary. The amount of hard right shift that the US has done, not that I'm surprised that the US could shift right like that. I mean, I think my capability in that area to be surprised has long since been burnt out. I mean, if 2016 didn't do it, then nothing would. So it's not the degree of shift, but the alacrity of it. Because I feel like we kind of turbo-sledded to the hard right in the States. And I was talking with Hive about this earlier today. Like, I'm low-key kind of worried that I missed my window to go back and visit folks in the US. Like, I'm not super sure that it's safe. And that is not a good feeling. Because things progressing the way that they're progressing, like, I don't know when it's going to be safe again. Even for the US, the amount of L's within the last few months is pretty embarrassing. It's just... And the thing that gets... The thing that gets me, and this is not a hot take. There are a lot of people that have come with this take, but it's a take that deserves to be said. That you get these liberals, they come out and they're like, well, you gotta vote, you gotta do the voting stuff and vote blue no matter who. And it's like, we did that. Yo, we've been doing that, and we're gonna continue to be doing that. But like, the blue folks that we vote in, they don't do nothing. There's always some excuse why they can't be doing it now. It's never the right time. It's never got they never got enough members. Never gonna go push hard for it. And the voting rights, are getting constrained more and more every year because of gerrymandering and the cutting down on polling hours make it more difficult for people to vote, and it's always making people in high minority districts who get screwed over as far as difficulties voting. Because you go out to the suburbs, you know, like the heavy white suburbs, and there ain't no problems voting. My folks, they didn't have any trouble voting. It's always like, you know, it's high minority concentration neighborhoods where you have like a polling station and you got lines that are like 6 hours long on a work day. And a lot of these states, they made it illegal to deliver water or food to people who are waiting in line. So it's like, you know, November's, granted, it's not, at least thankfully, it's not the summer where people would probably be dying in line. And folks still go. They still try to vote. So we're voting. And they're like, oh, you didn't vote hard enough. But we can't vote harder than we're voting. Like, we are voting as hard as we can. And they'd be like, well, don't get violent. Don't be uncivil. When violence is being inflicted on us, and we are being treated to incivility, well, don't do these things that work. Because violence and incivility has been working for the jerks. I remembered it's a family-friendly stream. I said jerks instead of a word that I was thinking of. That's been their playbook. Seems to work pretty well for them. Chrono says it's pretty funny how a place called the United States, things aren't that united over there. I mean, it's a mess. Our system is just an absolute mess as far as anything united goes. But yeah, like, I don't know where things are at, and I don't know, like, I'm really wondering, like, if this is what it looks like right now, what's it gonna look like in like a month or two? 'Cause ain't gonna look better. I don't see really any way that it looks better in a month or so. Especially not once it gets hot and people are going to be wanting to be outside and sweating. So, like, I mean, I'm not saying like there's going to be a revolution or, you know, cities burning or anything like that. I don't know where we are on that timeline, but I don't think things are going to be looking pretty good. Come say like September, October, I think it's going to be pretty darn ugly. But that's where we are, I guess. I hate it, but that's where we are right now. And that's why I always end streams. I say I hope y'all are staying safe, because this is not a safe world. We are not in a safe world right now. And I am nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, and that's pretty nervous. On account, you got to keep the tail up all the time. So that's where we are. That's the thing. I don't know. But we're at 3 hours and 41 minutes, so maybe it's time to put a bow on things. I think I've had my 5 minutes to whinge. Again, I'm remembering that it's a family-friendly stream. I did not use a stronger word than whinge, although I was thinking it. So why don't we go back to the pod and we could put a bow on stuff, and I can try to get to sleep tonight. We do want to save the changes. Please don't crash. I hate that I gotta pray that the game doesn't crash, but please don't crash. I don't want to do another split thing, especially when like the split is gonna be 3 hours 40 minutes, 2 minutes. That would be a crappy split. I would not like that. Rule of thumb, wait until the rotating Earth icon is gone before returning to the pod. That is a very good rule of thumb. I kind of want to look at the lab to see, like... I mean, I'm not going to do it now, because it just would be a ton of loading. That's usually one of the leading causes of crashes and sometimes profile corruption. I've been... The profile corruptions have been fast and furious. But not the cool kinds with Vin Diesel, but the other kinds. Oh, got the hiccups. Alright, folks. This was I mean, it's a bit of a somber note to end this stream on, and I appreciate giving me space to kind of to vent a little bit. I hope it was, you know, it was good for y'all to have kind of a space to decompress a little. So I think that we all need that. We do. It's important. Like, and I think it's important. It's kind of hard because like there were things I wanted to tweet about today that just kind of felt like now's not the time because of stuff that's going on. But I think that it's important to remember to keep a balance. Like, you know, if you've got something good in your life, it's okay to talk about that too. It's not taking away from or indicating that you're not aware of the total dumpster fire that is going on. I mean, we get so few joys in our lives. If we don't take the time to celebrate them when they come up, then I mean, what is even the point? Honestly. I mean, how do you even go on if you ain't got no joy in your life, if you ain't got nothing that you can celebrate in your life? So, I mean, I think, you know, taking at least some time to be like, yeah, this crap is going on and it is terrible and everything is on fire. But I did have this good thing today. And I was kind of struggling with that a lot today, and I think LittleBigPlanet was like a kind of a nice stream for that mood, because, you know, we can have, you know, we can take like 20 or so minutes to talk about stuff, but also it's, as a game, is relatively lighthearted and celebrating creation. So there's that. So I'm glad I got to do this, and I'm glad I got to spend the time with y'all. Now, as I say, and it's important every time I say it, but which is why I say it again and again. Please just do have your head on a swivel. Be taking a good look around you for red flags. And be sure that whatever steps are reasonable for you to be taking. I mean, we can't, unfortunately, or fortunately, because I don't want to live in a fallout shelter, but we can't like avoid the world completely, unfortunately, sometimes. But you know, what steps are reasonable within your mental health, but also like your physical tools around you? Please do be taking those to stay safe. I want to see y'all again And you have to be breathing to do that. So there's that side of things. On the mental side of things, if you gotta unplug, please be doing that. If you need to yell, y'all know how to get in touch with me. My DMs are open. I try to keep an extra spoon on hand to listen to folks if they need to just be like, arg, things are too much. Don't worry about that. I could find you. I could send you random art that I've downloaded off the internet within the last 20 years. Some of it is good. Some of it is queer as hell. And some of it is Vivian. Okay, I have one picture of Vivian. But it's wholesome. And good. And queer as hell. So there's that. But yeah, do be in touch if you need to be in touch. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Be drinking all the water you need. Make sure that you're getting food. If you are taking medications, please be taking them on schedule. And know that there are folks. It ain't just me. There are folks, in the plural, that are rooting for you. They want you to have your best life. They want you to live well and be happy. I'm one of those folks, but I ain't the only one. But that does it for us here. This go about. Oh shoot, that doesn't go it for us here. This go about. I gotta do schedules for next week. Give me 2 seconds. Hi. I almost completely forgot. Next week's work is Wednesday, Thursday, so our schedule will be Monday and Tuesday will be Slime Rancher, and I don't know if we're going to be putting a bow on Slime Rancher soon, but I am kind of thinking about the end game for Slime Rancher. I don't know if we're going to go too many episodes beyond, like, 10 on that, and we're on 7 now. Monday, Tuesday will be Slime Rancher. Friday will be Dreams. And that does it for us here. This go about. I love y'all, but from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.